Hi, Peter Charles here, Hooked for Life Fly Fishing. And today we're going to go out fishing with my Loomis 4-weight ShortSpey. It's 11 foot 1 inch long, roughly a switch rod length in other words. And we're going to see what we can do. It'd be one of the few opportunities I've had to go fishing this year because we've had such lousy weather for most of the summer. So let's take a look at how I did. Okay, I'm out here with the Loomis ShortSpey 4-weight, 11 foot 1 inches long. It's the IMX-PRO model, and I've got a 275 grain line on it. At the end of that, I've got a 50 grain leader and my Weimer streamer fly, which is right here. So we're going to give that a whirl here in this little bit of current. Usually the fish hold a little bit further down, but we'll start off here. And we'll just get a chance to see how the line casts. It's turning over quite nicely. Even on a short little cast like that, show nerve is wonderful. This is what you want in these smaller rods. I mean, you don't want a rod that's super beefy, and you're not trying to cast, 150 feet or something ridiculous. It's just, situation like this, which you could be doing for trout. Here I'm going for smallmouth, but it could be for trout. And you're just casting, 40, 50, 60 feet. And right now I'm doing about, 28, 55 feet roughly. Which is, typically what you'd be doing on your average trout river. Something in that, you're fishing a streamer in that 55, 60, 65 foot range. Yeah, I like this line. 275 for your head, and around 50 grains for your tip or your leader or whatever. This is 10 foot. Worked lovely. That's all you need. I don't think you need any more in the way of weight. I mean, I've tried heavier and it will go. I mean, the rod will handle over 300 if you wanted to go that way, but it's not necessary. Keep catching on rocks too. Okay, we're going to move down and see if we can get a fish. Got one. Right behind the rock, right where he's supposed to be. Another one. Whoa, this one got the power. Got another one. There's the Weimer that's getting all the fish. Now, there was 3 fish caught there off that rock, but my camera quit, so I don't know how many I've got on camera. We'll see when I get back to the house. Very annoying to have a camera quit for no damn reason. So, hopefully at least one of them is on camera. I might fish a little bit more. We'll see. Okay, you can see I got 3 bass in pretty short order. Once I got down to the fish holding water, it was one right after the other. And then, of course, the camera died. Battery was still well charged. It was overheating, shooting in 4K. What can you do? So what else was I using? Well, the line was this Beulah Tonic version 2. It's 18 foot long, 275 grains. I was using a Type 3 SA sonar leader. And I really like these. It's 50 grains and all of them are 50 grains. Whether it's floater, intermediate, Type 3, Type 6, they're all 50 grains. And they're all tapered, so they turn over nice and smoothly. And the fly was my Weimer, and this thing's just dynamite. I mean, should call it smallmouth candy. They love it so much. And the beauty of this fly is it rides well, and it works well even when it's not moving very quickly. You'll notice that in that video I was pulsing. So when I'm letting line back, that fly is not moving very much. And it's probably dangling a little bit, put a little twitch into it, whatever. And the fish started really whacking it. So, you know, if you're going to use that fly, a little bit of a pulse. The rod turned out to be absolutely beautiful for that size of fish. I mean, it's perfect. 4-weight for smallmouth, typical river smallmouth, you're going to have a really good time. You know, they made me work to get to land them. And, you know, the average 15-inch brown trout will do wonderful on this rod as well. Casting distance, I was a bit hamstrung by the horrible running line on this thing. It was a temporary running line. I have to weld up a new one. But you know, I would probably say that this rod will easily do 70 feet if you're on a big river or a wide run, and you could get more out of it if you know, had the appropriate line. Anyway, so I had a great lot of fun with this rod, and I think if you're looking for a rod for smallmouth bass and for trout, and you're going to swing, you know, what is a really good sized streamer, then look at the Loomis 4-weight ShortSpey in the 11 foot 1 inch version. Cheers. Fish. Good one.